What's up guys, Ray Regno here with Movement RX. Dr. Claudia and I have switched roles. I'm usually behind the camera, but this time I'm in front of the camera and she's running video for us. Today we're talking about plantar fasciitis, continuing our series on soft tissue maintenance for runners. And what is plantar fasciitis? It's inflammation of the tissue that's right here on the front of your heel. And how you get that is, there's lots of ways to do that. You spend a lot of time standing, jumping, or running. You can get plantar fasciitis, and that's a dull pain or just a lot of uncomfortableness right in this area right here. A couple ways you can prevent this. Number one, stop heel striking. Not okay. That's one easy way to get plantar fasciitis. Another way to do that is to wear flip-flops all the time. Now, if you want to be a serious athlete, don't wear flip-flops, and here's why. Every time you take a step and you're wearing flip-flops, what do you have to do to keep that flip-flop from falling off your foot? You have to clench your toes, right? If you let go of the toes, the flip-flop falls off. When you clench that toe and you do it over and over and over again, what it does is it shuts down the rest of the system here. And your plantar fascia is what pays the price. It messes up with your foot balance and causes a bunch of problems up the chain. So if you want to be a serious athlete, don't wear flip-flops. Now, let's say you're already suffering from plantar fasciitis, you want to get rid of that. One thing we can do is we can attack it at the source. So I'm going to take this lacrosse ball, stick it right on the front of my heel here. I'm going to use this pole for support. Now I'm just going to dig in there, and I'm going to smear left to right, like I'm trying to put out a cigarette. So just smearing in and out. Hard to keep the balance on there. This is going to suck. It's going to feel really junky, especially if you haven't been taking care of this. I first found out about plantar fasciitis because I saw a picture of some friends KT taping their plantar fascia before a race. That's fine and dandy, but it's just a bandaid. It doesn't actually address the problem. This is going to help clean up that tissue so that your plantar fascia works like it's supposed to. Okay? So spend about 2 to 3 minutes per side on that, and you're going to feel a big difference. If I take both shoes off, you should notice I have quite a bit more range on this left side. I can touch the ground a little bit better here. Okay, so that little change in the tissue right here has made a big change up the chain, and so gives me a lot better position and kind of loosens up that tissue there. A couple other things we want to address. We want to look at upstream, downstream. Sometimes when we have pain, it's not right there. That's the real problem. Downstream can also be an issue, and upstream too. So since I've got the ball here already, I'm going to go ahead and hit the arch of my foot, and I can hunt around. Like right there is really nasty. Just started playing roller hockey again, and boots are awful for your feet, so I'm going to do the same exact thing here. I'm going to smear back and forth. Try not to pass out because this hurts really bad. Oh. And again, about 2 to 3 minutes there, just kind of attacking that tissue there. Alright, so that's the downstream portion. Now let's look at upstream. Okay, so upstream we've got the calf here, we got the Achilles tendon down here. If you've ever ruptured an Achilles tendon, it's not a good time. So we're going to just address all this tissue here. So good way to do this, I'm just going to put my leg up and over top of this kettlebell here. To make it a little bit worse, I'm going to throw my right leg over top. And I'm just going to floss through. So I can point my toe, and so into plantar flexion, and then into dorsiflexion. Plantar flexion, dorsiflexion. I can also pressure weight by rocking back and forth, and right there is really nice. So I'm going to spend a little time there, about 2 to 3 minutes per tender spot. If I really, really want to be mean to myself, I could do this. I could lift my hips up off the ground and add a little more pressure that way. Whew, right there is nice. So, quick review. Plantar fasciitis is not fun. So we can help alleviate some of that pain by hitting it right on the spot with a lacrosse ball, just smearing back and forth, 2 to 3 minutes. Then we can work downstream and hit the arches here, same thing, 2 to 3 minutes, and then finish off with hitting the calf here. You can work close to the ankle here. You can even work all the way up to the belly of the calf, whatever you feel you need the most help. So give that a try and let us know how it goes. Thanks, guys.